Okay, here we go again. I'm going to do the assignment that I gave you yesterday. It was assignment number 7. But instead of doing all 4 problems, I'll do 2 and 4 and give you the answers for the other ones, okay? So one will be a compound shape with 2 circles to it, and the other will be a half a sphere divided by a cylinder. So let's get moving here. I'll give you the answer to number 1. In number 1, I come up with a 150 pi. Hopefully you came up with that. Send me an email if you didn't, and I'll do it on the board if you like. And at number 3, I came up with 72 pi. So hopefully you came up with those answers. If you didn't, please contact me, and we can always do this stuff again, no problem, okay? All right, so I'm going to erase the 2 answers for 1 and 3. And now I turn my attention to number 2, and this is some sort of weird looking object, a sphere, a cylinder, and a sphere. And of course, my artwork is kind of primitive, but we presume that the half spheres are congruent, and we're given the data. We can't do anything without data. The radius is 3. Well, that's all we need for a half sphere or a sphere. And the height is 4, but that turns out to be all the data we need because they're both spheres, being congruent, share the lid, if you like, or the top over here with the cylinder. So now all I have to do is calculate in terms of pi the answer to this question. So here we go. Well, I have 1/2 sphere plus 1/2 sphere, so that means I can do it as 1 sphere, or most kids prefer that I do it this way. So I'm just doubling the half spheres, but 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 over 3 is the formula for a sphere. So we'll do it this way. Hopefully it helps. Pi r cubed, okay, we know all about that, plus pi r squared h, which is the cylinder. So that would be the compound volume of this particular shape. And as we multiply over here, we get 4 over 3 pi, and our radius is 3, so it's 3 cubed. Again, it's nice to be able to cancel. That is artificial, but otherwise we waste our time crunching numbers. Who wants to do that? It's not even math. And then we add over here pi 3 squared, and of course we needed that h, which is 4. So there we are. All we have to do is a little bit of simple math, put everything together, cancel the 3's, so that makes this 3 squared. 4 times 3 squared is 36 pi, because 4 times 9 is 36. And here we go again, 9 times 4 yet again. Oh, isn't that kind of nice? And the final answer is 72 pi is the volume of this weird-looking shape. Okay? So let's do number 4. Again, I need your feedback if you can't do these, because I can cook up more problems for you and do them, no problem. And the last one is a half a sphere. And this guy is divided by a cylinder of some sort, a soup can if you like. And the radius here is 9, but it's been explained to you already. That's all you need, because a sphere doesn't have height. And over here, we have a diameter. Watch that. You have to take half of that. They do that on purpose. You can't be sloppy there. And a height of 18. So we need to find the ratio of the half sphere to the cylinder. And as we know, pi is going to cancel, so we'll be able to come up with a simple ratio. So we work over here, and we fill in the data. 2/3 pi 9 cubed. Ooh, that's going to be some big numbers there. We have to do a little razzle-dazzle work over here. Oops, be careful. Half of d is 6. 12 divided by 2 is 6 here. So remember, your radius is always half of your diameter. You can't fall into that trap. And that means I have pi 6 squared times 18. So we need to do a little work here. I'm a little afraid of the glare. I think I can take it one more one more step to the right. And 3, what we'll do here is we'll break up the 9 and we'll leave the 3 alone here just for a second. The weaker students always like it when we go step by step here, no hurry. And we have equals, this is 2 over 3 pi 9 times 9 times 9 by definition. So we cancel here so that we have a nicer looking problem. We don't have to deal with fractions. So now I'm going to take this here, put it over here to avoid the glare, 9 times 9, and then take this and put it underneath here, and I'll write out the 6's, and now we just have to cancel. And I recall that there was a little bit of anxiety in the class about that. A lot of kids weren't getting that. Well, we know that the pi's cancel, and 2 times 3 is 6, so 6 divided by 6 is that. So let's break it up again. Kids prefer it when I do that, and I'll have 9 times 9 times 6 times 18, and I need to have a ratio, the sphere to the cylinder. Well, there's an easy one, okay? 9 goes into 18 2 times, so I write it out, and I get, I'm going over here now underneath, and I get 9 over 12. But we've done this math so many times that we end up with 3 over 4. And again, 3 of these for every 4 of these. This is bigger than this by a quarter. So it's 3 of these for every 4 of these. And the proper answer for the for number 4 would have been 3 over 4. So there's number 4. And by the way, the proper answer for number 3, I came up with, where am I here? 3 over 4. I came up with, number 3, I came up with 9 over 8. Let me know if you came up with different answers. I'll be happy to do them 3 and 1 on the board again. So that concludes the assignments I gave you. Please stay in contact with me so I can know whether you're understanding or not, or whether you're able to do these things, because right now we're unable to collect these assignments and grade them for obvious reasons. So let's see, we're 8 minutes? Okay, so let's cut it off there.